the use of tremendous crushing force to pipe jack through hard rock bed. Unicorn has earned a stellar reputation as a diversified series of pipe jacking machines built for unique functional performance. These units deliver superb reliability in small to large pipe diameters, ensuring broad choices to fit specific work objectives and conditions. The Unicorn series has 4 groups. First, the normal DH-type group, for use in inner diameters up to 2,600 millimeters. The DH-DS type and D-type group, used in small shafts to split recovery. The DH-ES type for small shaft vinyl pipe, and the DH-FS type for concrete pipe. In the long-distance pipe jacking machine field, there's the DHG type, targeting rock bed, the Unicorn Long to handle various soil conditions, and the Sharp Curve DHK type for up to radius 15 meters, depending on the machine size. First, let's introduce the DH type group. The Unicorn DH type pipe jacking machine and control panel. Excelling in wide-ranging sewage work, the DH comes in sizes from 250 to 2,600 millimeter inner diameter. The machine consists of the cutter head, secondary crusher, steering jack, remote control unit, and other components. The Unicorn's outstanding performance as a construction method is because a basic structure has been established for the pipe jacking machine. The premier feature is that by changing the cutter disc, the unit may be used on all types of layers, from soft silt and watery gravel to boulder mixed and hard rock. Let's remove the cutter disc. The cone crusher is a combination of a conical-shaped cone cape and cutter head integrated into a cone shape. Let's explain the boulder crushing scheme. Large boulders, as shown, undergo primary crushing with the roller bit. Boulders drawn into the machine through the slits are pushed to the back in a compressed state, where the rotating of the cutter head combines with the cone crusher to crush them into a finer state. Here, let's see an experiment in action. This experiment was conducted with an 800 millimeter inner diameter use Unicorn. Gravel about 150 millimeters in size is introduced. Because this gravel is not compressed, the machine runs idle, although continuing to crush. As shown, the gravel is crushed into a progressively finer state. The crushed cobble emerges from the discharge pipe. The rock has been crushed down to cobble of 20 to 30 millimeters in size. All units in the Unicorn series are operated by a remote control panel. In urban districts, it is often difficult to secure adequate shaft space. Targeting this challenge, the DS and D types were developed to shrink the space needed for arrival shafts and to reduce construction costs. The Unicorn pipe jacking machine split type and control panel. Split types include the DS and D models. The DS type comes in inner diameter sizes of 250 to 500 millimeters, while the D type from 600 to 1,200 millimeters. The main features of these models is a design for splitting into 4 sections, with no loss of function when reassembled. The splitting is performed by simply removing the bolts at the connecting portions. Here we see the D-type 700 millimeter pipe jacking machine. The longest section is 1,025 millimeters in length and can be hauled from an arrival shaft 2.5 meters in diameter. Next, let's examine the concrete pipe jacking use, FS type, built for small shaft jacking. The Minicorn FS is a reduced size, split type pipe jacking machine. It is remotely operated through a central control panel. The main features of the FS slurry pipe jacking machine include the ability to jack a 1 meter concrete pipe from a 2 meter diameter shaft. Besides this, the performance of the Unicorn enables work in environments ranging from soft silt through watery gravel layers. The unit features a powerful built-in crusher, steering jack, onboard bypass, inclinometer, and other equipment, and is operated through remote control. This jacking unit, the combination of a thrust stand, thrust wall, and double-stroke jacks, shows off its highly reliable work performance inside cramped shafts. The Minicorn is based on the standard of an 80-meter jacking distance for each span. It may be divided into 4 splits and is retrievable in even smaller shafts. By inner diameter, the Minicorn is designed for 250 and 300 millimeter use. Now the Unicorn Long, the long-distance pipe jacking machine for various soil conditions. This is the crowning showcase of the Unicorn construction method. The Unicorn Long developed on the theme of long-distance jacking in various soil conditions. This state-of-the-art pipe jacking machine is designed to reduce the number of shafts and curb construction costs. In its slurry pipe jacking version, it is available in sizes from 1,000 to 1,650 millimeters and operated by remote control. There is no change in the conventional method of primary crushing of boulders in the disc cutter, followed by secondary crushing. However, in order to expand application to various different soil conditions, a special shape crusher has been developed. For this unit to fully manifest its performance as a remote control long-distance pipe jacking machine effective in a wide range of soil types, it is equipped with various supporting machines. The greatest challenge in long-distance pipe jacking is roller cutter wear. Addressing this problem, with the DH Long, the roller cutter may be changed from inside the unit. The roller cutter replacement is conducted as shown. The ability to perform this work inside the unit is the key to stable and reliable long-distance jacking, even when moving through hard rock layers. With long-distance jacking, the Unicorn Long system naturally responds to layers ranging from ordinary soil to boulders and rocks, as well as mixed layers comprised of combinations of these different rock formations. Jacking proceeds with boulders about 2/3 of the diameter of the pipe, with a rock bed of 200 newtons per square millimeter and in other conditions. For cutting through hard rock, the roller cutter is pushed against the rock bed at high force, following a set path and concentrating its force to separate and crush. This is the rock bed excavation path. Let's remove the cutter disc and examine the secondary crushing scheme. The boulders drawn into the chamber are repeatedly crushed through a special rotating cone shaft and pulverized down to small particles. Because the cutter disc has been removed and there is no compression, this crushed cobble does not leave the unit. Actually, however, it is sent to the back together with the discharge. Only crushed cobble passing through this opening is sent to the discharge pipe. With cobble diameter being about 30 millimeters, it is possible to prevent blockage in the discharge pipe. All pipe jacking conditions are displayed on the central control panel, with work controlled on a real-time basis. A major challenge of long-distance pipe jacking is how to reduce the thrust force. This pipe jacking thrust reducer was developed to mix the earth around the pipes with lubricant and improve the soil by instilling it with low shearing resistance. The jacking pipe is covered with a lubricant mix layer, enabling the long-distance jacking to be advanced at low thrust. The thrust reducer is connected directly behind the pipe jacking machine and pours the lubricant while rotating. This transforms the earth around the pipes into the lubricant mixed layer. The rotating portion is equipped with a pouring spout and mixing bit. Let's introduce one more specialized member of this fine product line. The Unicorn DHK type is a slurry pipe jacking machine for sharp curves. In sizes from 700 to 2,000 millimeter diameter, it adopts special seal-structured dual steering jacks. These jacks handle curve work of up to radius 15 meters, depending on the machine size. As shown, this pipe jacking unit is able to curve due to the use of steering jacks at two separate locations, including the 3,000 millimeter large diameter version not introduced here, through to small diameter types. Rasa Industries Limited supplies tremendous diversity in the Unicorn series and its other construction methods. These machines provide unparalleled responses not only to pipe jacking work for sewage lines, but also for electricity, communications, and other shared pipeline needs. Again today, Unicorn Series jacking machines excel in the field. helping to forge the infrastructure for greater progress and affluence in the 21st century.